He even tried to hurt my daughter. You have to arrest him. The older officer held up a hand, silencing Marcus mid-sob. His tired eyes swept the room, broken glass, a crying child, a man with a bruised face, and me, standing over my son, my knuckles still white with rage. Everyone calm down, he said. I'll decide who needs arresting. Ms. Miller stepped forward, her voice syrupy with fake concern. Officer, this man attacked Mr. Thorne without any reason. The children saw everything. She gestured at Paisley, who immediately wailed louder on cue. I didn't bother defending myself yet. I knelt beside Leo and gently lifted his hand. The skin was already darkening, the imprint of a boot heel clearly visible. His fingers trembled against my palm. Daddy, it hurts, he whispered. The older officer's expression shifted when he saw Leo's hand. That's a serious injury. What happened to the boy? Before Marcus could spin another lie, a new voice cut through the room. The boy was assaulted by the man you see bleeding from the mouth. Daniel stepped through the doorway, tablet in hand. His suit was immaculate despite the chaos. I have the security footage, officer. The original files were deleted, but our team recovered them remotely. Marcus's face strained. That's impossible. I was told. He stopped, realizing his mistake. The younger officer frowned. Told what, exactly? Daniel ignored him and pressed play on the tablet. The screen showed Marcus forcing bread into Leo's mouth, then stomping on his hand. Clear. Indisputable. The room went deathly silent. Even Ms. Miller took a step back. This man is Marcus Thorne, Daniel continued, his tone clinical. His wife is an executive at Apex Investments. He boasted that his wife's connections would protect him. The full video, including his threats and the teacher's complicity in yesterday's lunch theft, is being sent to your department. The older officer turned to Marcus, his face hard. Is that your boot print on that little boy's hand? Marcus sputtered, his arrogance crumbling. I was just trying to teach him a lesson. The kid wouldn't share. He wouldn't share his food because he has life-threatening allergies, I said, my voice low. That bread you tried to force down his throat could have killed him. Paisley had stopped crying. She looked from her father to Leo's swollen hand, and for the first time, a flicker of confusion crossed her face. Maybe even the beginning of understanding. But it was too late for that. Mr. Thorne, you're under arrest for assaulting a minor and child endangerment, the older officer said. He nodded at his partner, who produced handcuffs. But my wife, Marcus began. Will be notified, Daniel said smoothly. Apex's legal department has already been informed of her involvement. I believe they're reviewing her employment as we speak. As the officers led Marcus away, I finally allowed myself to look at Leo properly. His face was still tear-streaked, but he was watching everything with a quiet intensity that made my chest ache. He should never have had to see any of this. We need to get his hand looked at, I said to no one in particular. Medical team is waiting outside, Daniel replied. And the sketchbook, I saw what happened on the feed. The sketchbook. I'd almost forgotten. I turned and saw the scattered remains of Leo's drawings across the floor, torn pages, crayon marks smeared by Paisley's feet. I walked over and knelt among the shreds. A piece of a tree, a corner of a sun, and the torn half of my face, with a red crayon cape flaring behind it. Leo had worked on that drawing for weeks. He'd hidden it under his bed so it would be a surprise. I gathered every piece I could find and wrapped them carefully in my handkerchief. When I stood up, Leo was watching me. His good hand was holding the hem of his shirt. I'm sorry, Daddy, he said. I know that one was special. I crossed to him and knelt so our eyes were level. Leo, you have nothing to be sorry for. Nothing. Do you hear me? I placed the handkerchief bundle in his small hand. We're going to tape every single piece back together. It won't be perfect, but it'll be ours. And we'll hang it on the wall because it's the best drawing I've ever seen.